Hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to Satisfactory. Today we have a few things that we could do. One of them is, of course, automating the nuclear weapons program, which is what we will do first. And after that, if there is any time left, we'll see what we do then. So, first of all, bonk. Let's have a look at the doggos. Davey has 8 heat sinks for us, and Steve has a hog remains. Well, that's very kind of them. So, we don't need that at the moment. We don't need that at the moment. Let's get a quick overview over what we have uploaded. Modular engines, modular frames. We don't have any modular frames uploaded, which is not really good. So let's upload a few of those. Okay, so the basic things, except maybe concrete, are all in good supply. Okay, so one of the things we will need is we will have to move some pipes. We will have to move some pipes quite the distance. Which means we will need plastic, copper sheets, and basically a little bit of patience. Before we do that, we will need explosive rebar. So let's craft a few. There's our rebars. There's that, okay. Explosive rebars, there we go. While this crafts, I will be AFK for a very short, brief moment, and I'll be back soon. See you in a very brief moment. Here I am. So, there we are. Everything crafted. Nothing for there. No? Okay. I think that looks good. Let's get some additional fuel. No. There, okay. And while we don't need all the concrete, the encased industrial beams, what we will actually need more of is maybe the copper sheets and the plastic. There it is. So let's head off. First thing we do is we'll take a pipe with us that will transport material for our production with it. Wait, I've got an idea. Let's build a carryable pipe. It's basically the same thing that we have for the conveyors. Let's build that for the pipes as well. Okay. Okay, this is pipe part. So let's see, how are they called? Transport part 3? No. Okay. Wait. Blue will then be pipe part. We've now saved this as pipe part plus power, so we of course have to add power. Yes, that's it. That should pretty much be all we needed. So let's now go to the pipe section. There it is. And get pipe part. With power and without power. There we are. We can get that to auto-connect as well. Brilliant. Okay. So first of all, let's have a look how full this storage unit is. Completely filled up. Okay. Hmm. 40. 40. 40. 40. So this is 160. 25, 25, 25, 25, 260. So 260 is what we would need. And we should in theory be able to burn 300. So I have no idea why this doesn't work. But, well, good for us. So let us now split a little bit off here. We need a pump. Okay, we now have okay, we have pressure in the pipe, and I have basically not used head lift at all yet. There we go. Oh yes, and by the way, we are, of course, in dire need of power grid extension here. Well. We will need power here, so let's just add that there. Okay. There it is, okay. Oh. We don't have any cable with us. We are already on the reserves here. I should have caught that earlier. Oh, we'll see. So, down it goes. The problem, of course, being that we can't just immediately connect up here. So we will have to do some manual connections here. And there we go. And over there is where we want to go. So we are almost there. Is there a way? I think there is a way through there, which we should of course use. So let's just try to take the ground level there. That pipe is too long. Surprise. That should clip as little as possible. Ooh. Yay. Not very nice. By the way, I read somewhere that you can just... Oh, really? You can? Have a look at that. How cool. Okay, so there is our supply of heavy fuel. Now we need to... Let me think for a moment. We need steel and we need black powder. Let's produce this in this area. And then add it all up. Or maybe in this area? Yeah, in this area. So we want to have a clean area down there. Let's get that area clean. Nuking! Okay, that was pathetic. Oh, they all died. Okay. Good. I mean, this belt might pose a problem, but we will see. There's sulfur. We will need a lot of that. Ouch. We of course didn't want this. This really looks really strange. So let's go with this, which looks way less strange, I hope. So, first things first, we need coal. Do we already have coal mapped out? No, we don't. I think it was somewhere up here. It was, okay. So not very far away. Still far away, far enough that it needs... Some power. Good to be late. Okay, that's way too low. That is what we want. My mistake. There is the coal. Okay, so there are some radioactive enemies over here. Hi, Crash. Good evening, my friend. So let's take care of that thing first. You dead. So, just like usual, we place down 9 foundations. A very quick look at the quality to make sure it's the correct one. Hello? And we don't get any information. Is this supposed to be buried? Don't tell me. Oh, yes, okay. So this is a normal coal node, but it is the only one in the vicinity. Well, it is good enough. So let's get a miner Mark II connected. And let's mine some more. Wrong. Correct. Okay, for some strange reason I cannot select this particular blueprint. Oh. Oops. Guess what? Somebody ran out of juice. Okay, I think we will have to move this down there manually. This, by the way, will allow us to find out if something else I learned still holds true. And that is when you... Ooh. have a belt that goes into a conveyor lift hole, just like that. And you pull the conveyor out at the other side. No, doesn't really work. The rumor was that you can basically just extend it very, very, very far. But I don't think that holds true anymore. Or was it the other way around? I have no idea. No, wouldn't work in 2-day direction. So, yeah. We tried. Didn't work. We need the coal over there. Hmm? We do not want to connect to that grid over there in any way, shape or form, because that is to be switched off with one flick of a switch. Yeah, I thought it was capture. No worries, my friend, no worries. Okay, wrong click. Mistake on my end here. Okay, let's try if we can maybe. Wonderful. So we want to. Yeah. Some people and their manners. So here you go. Let's say we want 2 assemblers in line. Should be more than enough. Of course we want black powder. And even more black powder. Okay, and then we need iron ore. Okay, down there is an iron ore node. Eh? Oh. Oh, oops. Maybe a few too much. Okay. Let us just head there then. Trying to stay as close as possible to the other. Is it? Yeah, it's basically on the way to the pure sulfur. Okay. I was hoping we could use the pure sulfur route. Ah, it takes a turn here. Okay. Okay. Found it. Okay, we will just build up straight up there. So which of you is the best? Hello, boys. What? Some of these enemies are... Let's just call them sturdy. So this is all normal. Okay, well... I guess then we'll just take it as normals then. Okay, yeah, giant nuke just destroys one little rock. Okay. And the explosive bolt then nukes up all the other rocks. Physics 101. So we won't need much iron. So I will just take one node here. Let's take you. I want to snap into the world grid. This is the world grid, and this is how it likes to snap, okay? Yes, okay. This should be the right way. 0, and there we go. I mean, this is going up all the time, so I just hope we don't get into any problems with the elevation changes. And there's the first one. We can't auto-connect, so... Let's just curve over a little bit. Oopsie doopsie. So, continue onward. Oops. Okay, this is really getting quite high. I want to share something. You can... Crash, this is very interesting for you as well. Something I learned. Let's say I want there to be a new power pole. I can delete this line, create a new power pole, reconnect them, but I can also just take the power pole, touch that line with it, and then place it down. And voila! I can just do the same here. Just like that. So I'm learning new stuff all the time. And yes, there is are a few YouTubers, of course, who do stuff like this where I get all my input from. I would name them if I could remember the names right now. Sorry, I don't. This is not meant as an offense. I'm just very bad with names. I will get the names and post them here on the next video, or maybe even as a comment on this video. We will see. Oh, that's where we need to go, I think. Yes, so let's take a dramatic turn. Dum 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 dum, not that kind of dramatic. That, my friends, was what we call wrong. Originally, I would just have connected to there and then continued onwards, but the problem is that due to this new very cool building technique, it's all wavy now. So I will have to pretty much do each belt on its own. So of course, if I don't find a way to do this more properly in the future, I will revert back to my old ways of moving the belts. But until then, I won't. Because, as I said, maybe I will find a way. I mean, oh, does this does indeed maybe work. This does indeed work. Okay, let's see. We need to get behind the coal there. So that's one more of you. It connected there. It connects very briefly from time to time. We just need it to connect once. There it was again. Ha! Oh. And I ruined it by changing the build mode. Okay, let's see. Yes. This kind of works. There we are. Iron. And iron brought his buddy coal along. Let's see what happens when they meet at their favorite hangout point, the foundry. I bet they produce some hot stuff. Hey, cool. Now we need a constructor right behind that. And that will produce steel pipes. I have no idea if this is enough steel pipes. We will see. Okay, there is power. So we will need 6.25 nobelisks per minute. Nobelisk. Yes. Nobelisk creates 10 per minute and needs 20 pipes. Perfect! And 20 black powder. Oops. Yeah, but we need more black powder. We need more black powder, so there we go. I know I'm overthinking it, but I think using alclad for a conveyor belt might have issues with the alclad getting scraped off and just losing the corrosion. Dude! I can tell you specifically what the developer said about stuff like that. That is, there will be no damage or wear and tear on our on the machines, because that is not the scope of the game. So there you have it. Don't have to worry about that. Problem solved. And hi, Falcon. It doesn't get much closer than this, so okay. And now for one last thing that we need. This is producing nobelisks. Beautiful nobelisks. Very, very high quality nobelisks. Better than any company in China can produce. China. 0. Zero. Hello. Would you please connect, sir? Thank you. Yeah, beautiful. Do I have an idea? Let's see. Maybe I have an idea. Would it be a crazy idea? Absolutely, but maybe it works. We will see. I need a refinery over here. Better idea. I hate it. Okay. Let's see if this works. Hello. You are ugly. Go away. And that is that. And once again, I can make use of my newly acquired skill. Yes, I can. Whoops. Of placing stuff where I want it. This is really good. 20 smokeless gunpowder per minute are being produced there. That's way more than we need. Okay. This on the other side is kind of a problem. Okay. Automated the nukes. The nuke production. Is it beautiful? Hell no. Does it work? Kinda. So, that's good. By the way, for everybody who was concerned because my temperature problem yesterday, new hardware will be ordered soon. A new graphics card is on its way. New case, water-cooled CPU, all of that is on its way. The CPU is, by the way, kindly, very, very kindly, I've known this for months now, provided by a very good friend of mine, Fresh. So, thank you. And, yeah. Let's continue on. So that by the way means as soon as that is done, X4 will be back, as well as Satisfactory. I won't abandon the series, but X4 will also be back. Sancta Terra will be on the menu again, guys. Okay. Oh. This was cool. Okay. So, nukes. Let's see. Nukes. Oh, nukes. Nukes. You have a nuke. And you have a nuke. Everyone gets a nuke. Yay. Yay. Clappy clap. Uh-oh. I think I accidentally Kim Jong-un into the forest. Yeah. Ooh, Flippy Bird, Flippy. Is that the crap bird that killed us last time? I think it is. Oh, I'm bad. Oh, I bet that hurt. Hi, mate. Who's laughing now?
This leading temple homes a resident.
Just imagine realizing that you've got a nuke stuck to your head. Just having enough time to realize that, but not enough time to do something about it. The only other way to get rid of these plants... Oh, if that was even close enough. I don't think it was. No, it wasn't. You really need to have the bomb right on top of them. Hello. People tend to call me overly aggressive in this game. Can you imagine that? Unhinged, what was somebody used to say. This is... Of course he got nuked, but yeah. I now want a blueprint that you can use 3 nuke noblists together with a few plutonium rods to upgrade from a gun design nuclear bomb to a Teller Ulam design hydrogen bomb. please. Two stages is enough, I think. We don't have to go full Tsar Bomber, but yeah. So, I would very much love to start upgrading our base. But there is a problem at this point. And this is a serious issue that we have to talk about and that we have to do something. Because I would love to get, you know, a second layer and do the base level and assembler stuff here and then have the fabricator stuff on the next level. There is a slight problem. This. You see, the blue line ideally should be way below the gray line. Yeah, I mean. Right, let's just give Gorp nukes next time and see what happens. It will be exactly the same thing. Let's just give you a nuke and it will be exactly the same thing. It doesn't have to be a boy or a guy. Can be a full-grown man. Does not change the fact that it is fun nuke. Boom. Oh, look, mushroom. No. So, we need wires, we need quick wires, we need cables. You basically need everything concerned with connecting stuff. So, this. And this. And where's cable? Cable. This. Ooh. Okay. Think that's better. Oh, yes, I have one iron plate left. Oh. Yeah, our iron plates got really used up here. So, let's put the one single iron plate back. And maybe get a few more stacks for uploading. Okay. So, thing is, we want to produce power. The way we can currently do it is produce fuel and connect that to a fuel power plant. Another thing we could do is research alternate fuels and maybe even this, rocket fuel. Rocket fuel is a very, very, very good fuel. But as you can see, just to research it, we will have to give up one of our precious hard drives. But that's what I would suggest to do. Create rocket fuel, maybe get a better blueprint for the rocket fuel, and then create rocket fuel and power way more generators that way. What can power 32 generators now will be able to power more than 100, maybe even 200 generators that way. So, yeah. 100 turbo fuel. Packaged turbo fuel. And what was the last thing? Oh yeah, 10 aluminium canisters. Can we produce them manually? Doesn't look like it. Might be because we haven't unlocked them yet. I think that is advanced aluminium production. There it is. So that's what we're going to go for first. And then we'll try to get, well, basically, steel production going. On the way there, we can, of course, also unlock this, because the drone needs basically the same stuff. Just the other way around. Oh, and yeah, motors instead of copper wire. Woohoo! So, this is the hard part. Radio control units. Usually, this is the hard part. Because radio control units, where are they? Need those guys and computers. That would usually really be a hard thing to do, but remember what we got. We have a lot of computers and we have a lot of those guys, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. What's being produced here? Even more of those. But we have a problem with quartz. We are out of quartz, that's why we only have so few of them. So that's that. Okay, quartz will be the first one then. Let's do a quick connect here and get some quartz into that. There's a lot of space for quartz in there. Good. Radio control units. There they are. Aluminium casings. Check. Crystal oscillators and computers. Crystal oscillators. Mea culpa. And computers. There should be a lot of computers in there. Here we go. Radio control units are being produced. 6 per minute? Do we have? Maybe we have 4 of them. We can. No, we have 2 summer slopes left. Did we overheat production here? Nope. Any one of you remembers if you put a summer slope into any of the productions? Please tell me. I would love to know if we have a few ones to spare. But I don't think so. Oh yeah, the last we used is, of course, we have. We absolutely have. Not here. But at the launch site. Because we are producing more nukes with each with each run, but we don't have to. It is infinite now, so we can take it out of there. We don't have to refuel it all the time. Oh, by the way, we might want to have a look at the yeah, production of that liquid down there. Oh, do we already know? There are the flames. There it is. Something else here producing double and triple amounts? Nope, nope, nope. Nope, no strange fumes, okay. No. Let's see how much of the liquid down there we need for the production. $10 per minute. Now we have to make sure those 10 arrive per minute. Uh-oh. Yes. Did I get all of them? Nope. Missed that one. Okay. That really irritated me. So, this should slowly drain. Doesn't really do that. Which is kind of irritating. This is 40 per minute. And as you can see, it can't really drain. These are not really empty. 40 per minute times 4 is 160. And these are 25 times 4 is 100. And there is nothing getting over here. So that's 260, right? Then why can't these three things that each take up 100 per minute, why can't they drain that over there? Is there maybe a wrong pipe somewhere in between? No, there isn't. It's all marked 2. Mark max flow rate 600. No idea why. But it keeps filling up. So I think we don't need to be worried about our fuel levels down there. Down at the Nuke production facility. You can just casually fill up here. It just refills. Boom, done. Ah, this is good. I like that. So I must say, as much as I didn't like it in the beginning, the curved conveyor layout is beautiful. Or at least the results are. Boom. That's 12 per minute now. So, yeah. No. 50. That's the first one. What else did we need for what are we currently working on? Advanced aluminium production, right? Okay. Six. 200. 400. And that's it. Yes. There we go.
Milestone reached. The resource well pressurizer and extractor can harvest nitrogen, crude oil, and water from underground wells. Nitrogen, being a gas, does not need pumps for pipeline transportation. Fixit does not process most of your metrics, but I do. According to Fixit predictions, you are exploiting this planet with unexpected efficiency. They did always struggle to see the true potential of things. Nothing about you is unexpected to me, and therefore you are performing exactly as expected.
Okay. Well, that's some kind of compliment, I guess. So, we need aluminium nuggets, no, aluminium bars. So let's head where we find them. To the Batcave. Ooh. Yeah, that is my herniated disc fabricator. Ta-da! And the even more exciting part is we have to go the same way back. Once more. Ouch. So yes, if we want to bottle this, we will need aluminium tanks. The rocket fuel is brilliant in case of bringing you into the stratosphere. It has very, very good launch capabilities. So vertical on the jump on the jetpack. It doesn't burn as long, but it accelerates you very quickly. $100 packaged turbo fuel. Okay, let's quickly grab that. There we are. Let's take a few with us and head back. Yeah, the plastic is really rolling. Forgot what we were about to do for a second. Yep, I remember that. But too late. So far, rocket fuel, start research. Okay. From the moment we research this, we will be able to also get the beta recipes for that unlocked here in the map.
Rocket fuel unlocked. Pioneers will be able to use rocket fuel in the fuel generator and any vehicle that uses fuel, including the jetpack, with appropriate results. Warning: mixing rocket fuel into coffee does not enhance its energizing effect.
Nope, it doesn't. So the copper rotor and bolted frame. I don't know. It's yeah. I want to keep all of them, but of course we will have to get a few more hard drives red for our chance for the receps to show up, right? So let's read the first one and think about what we do. We can search for more hard drives because we can't really extend our base right now. Extending our base further would just mean we overdraw our power grid and we risk power outages. So what do we do? Do we search for new hard drives? Do we just start building the way it currently is? Let's see, what would rocket fuel need? Rocket fuel. So rocket fuel is produced from turbo fuel, so we would have to produce turbo fuel first and then upgrade it. The other recipe I have is you have normal fuel or diluted fuel. You can even use diluted fuel. And then you need sulfur, coal, and I don't know if you needed an additional thing. Let me quickly find out. That's the recipe I have on my main game. That is fuel nitrogen gas, which we can harvest near our area, sulfur and coal. Those combine into rocket fuel and compacted coal. We can get rid of the compacted coal, but that is a very, very good recipe. And that is basically what we want to go for, ideally. But of course, the chance of us getting that just by re-rolling the things that we can re-roll without losing something important are very slim. At least if we don't get much more hard drives, many more hard drives, And yeah, basically try it. I mean, we have... What does rocket fuel need at the moment? Oh, nitric acid. So that's nitrogen gas and water. I don't think we have nitrogen gas close by. Especially not in this area. If we had it in this area, that would be very cool. Or in this area, to be more precise. Because then we could at least create some rocket fuel. Okay, there's some very, very far away. Wait. Yeah, that is... Of course, there is nitrogen there, yeah. We can just grab a pipe and pull it back and do the stuff there. Just create a little bit of rocket fuel. And then put it into a packer. To have some packaged rocket fuel in case we need to climb a steep hill on our way. No. Don't go into too many side projects here. So, although we wanted to hunt for hard drives, right? By the way, is my chat frozen? Are you guys chatting? You vote hard drives. Okay. And thanks. My chat seems not to be frozen. Okay. Well then, do we search for hard drives manually? Do we use the website that tells us where uncollected hard drives are? What do you think? Which mode would you prefer? Using a website that basically scans our save game and tells us where unexplored ones are, or just using these two ocular devices, like Bozo would say? These two ocular sensory organs to search for them. Eyes are your vote. Okay, since you're the only one who votes, we'll go for that then. That of course also means we might just not have the necessary material to open them up with us. So, let's head off. I mean, we are not very well equipped, especially not in terms of gun ammunition, because of course we will do a lot of fighting. So let's quickly produce some more ammo. Yes, you can do that, but you have to unlock it first, and you would even have to build the hand scanner. I haven't bothered to build the hand scanner because it's just so crappy. I think I produce at least 1,000 normal bullets, and then I will produce all the turbo rifle ammo I can from that. And then we will see how much of that we are going to take with us. Okay, you go. That's an additional inventory space that would be completely wasted. Um, turbo fuel, of course. And aluminium casings. That I already have. So, yep. Let's craft. Oh, my inventory is pretty much filled up. Not really that good. We will need at least one additional slot, I think. That did not shock me at all. No, no. Boom. Oh, so. So we're almost done, and then we will head off into the rocky area to the north. Oh, the mammal research is complete. Let's have a look at that before we leave. Superstate computer and stitched iron plate. The stitched iron plate is brilliant. One of the best recipes you can get for early game. Because it gets you the reinforced iron plates by just using copper wire. And if you have caterium wire on top of that, you can just have a little bit of caterium being produced into so many wires, and you skip the whole screw fiasco. So that thing is very good. We can rescan this now that we have this available. So, no, not really. So, let's head off now. We might need silica, so... Oh, we could have... I thought I started a new research. By the way, a thing that we will do while we are on our way... We'll be building MEMS all the time to scan hard drives and then throw them away. Throw the MEM away. Good, everyone. I need all of you to watch very carefully. We have packaged biofuel, okay? Please watch very carefully if you can see... Oops. We don't have gas filters, so... Oh, there's already one right beneath us. Didn't know that. Or did I even open that up already? That might be. No, that needs 10 megawatts. Okay. Can we get some electricity up here? Really nothing? Do you not have a single connection running up here? Well, do you need power? No, you don't need power. As do you. Ah, crap. Okay. Mm. That didn't even connect. Okay. Well. Wire is too long. Okay. That might have been the reason why it didn't connect. Okay, now we should be able to... hmm. Thank God there isn't any voltage drop in this game. Okay. Anything that we like? Nothing special, so let's leave that here. I can see the next one down there. Problem is, we might need to get power down there with us. Oh. Cool. Not good. Shiny, happy people. Oh, really needed that. Was a coincidence. Behave. Okay, anything we need? Things we need, by the way, include, for example, steel bars. Not necessarily the leftovers of our enemies. Oops. That's what I wanted to do. It's really, really hard to see stuff right now. That's just crystal. That's a very yellow power slug. And over there are a lot of very purple power slugs. And so many purple power slugs in such a small area means no good news. That means a lot of very hard hits. Oh, hello. Please tell me as soon as you see something. I'll just then turn around as soon as I realize. Because while I'm quite good at searching, I might of course also miss stuff. She has it cozy up there. A lot of Mercer spheres over here. Oh, hello. Maybe we should just ask that thing for a ride. And be carried around for some time and see if we can spot anything from up there. Wreck! Wreck! This discussion dramatically shortened. Oh, already got that on one of the trips. Okay, didn't dissolve it though. Whoopsie. Let's ask the ma'am. What did we get? Okay, not very cool. We got new hard drives, so let's continue scanning. We will leave that there because everything we already got in the MAM can't be rolled again. Oh, I know where we are, okay. Yeah. So as you can see, I have already checked this area roughly. Oh. Eh. Wrong way around, I know. I should have shot the plants and then nuked that thing over there. What? You POS. Now he's running. This needs 120 megawatts. So we will have to drag power all the way from back there. What a fascinating area. But during my travels I have found another very nice looking area. That's where we are heading to, by the way. Because I wanted to show you this really... I mean, this game is not short of beautiful areas, but that area really got my attention. Okay, this will be a few power towers, I think. Holy crap. There it is, all the way back there. Yeah, the fastest way to get connection to that thing up from here is just to build... Oh. I hoped to reach it. I was not successful. There we are. Oh, is this over here already that area? Let's see, it could. Yes, it is. Have a look at that. Isn't this just magnificent? Goes all the way up there. Just these wonderful bay areas. Someone is very angry with us. God, I have to deactivate that. By the way, can I deactivate that? Yes. Streamer mode is on, I think, right? Yeah. I think it wasn't much further. We'll need to touch down very, very soon. Or otherwise we might just break something. Whoa! What? Oh! Oh, that's where we are. Interesting. If somebody doesn't know, we are basically at where we get our crystals from. The cave of... How did
Genetic
Crush call it?
indicates this freighter may have come from a planet run by apes.
Ah, well. Cave of Sorrows? Yeah, that might have been. I wasn't sure if you said sorrows or despair. Ooh. Our mum has something new to unravel for us. So, let's see what we got. Pure unit, radio connection unit. No bueno. No joy. Let's continue. Hmm. Gaining elevation would be the best way for us to find more blueprints, more racks. So let's try to gain some elevation, maybe even a lot of elevation. Let's bump this a little bit and it will fit. I don't have any nuclear power plant yet, and I produce 9,200 megawatts of power, which is less than I could consume. So that's why we're currently looking for hard drives to get the wonderful blueprint for, how is it called? Nitro rocket fuel. To get rocket fuel and yeah. So while I could in theory build nuclear power, I don't want yet. I want to wait until I can get rid of all the waste as well. Because that can pile up and ruin completely ruin your world when you have a giant blob of radioactivity sitting somewhere. And hi, by the way. Yep. We are so high up and don't see a single? Okay, a single rack. That is unusual. Let's see if we can change that. Oh, hello there. That looks wrecked. You throw once, I throw once, okay? Oh, you can't throw? Oh, sorry, yeah. Mir zu Jar Jar Binks, mir zu Wins. Okay. Let's see. Rotors, okay. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Did I accidentally? Yes. I accidentally once again destroyed my tower. Hmm. Hmm. Ha. Uh-oh. Ah, that snuck up on me. Hmm. Sorry. Uh-oh. Yeah, you should not engage photo mode while... Ooh. Woo! Hello. Did you see what I saw? Oh. What I thought I saw. Okay, yeah, distance shots. Hmm. I'm a little bit surprised there are no enemies up here. I was sure to have to fight, especially when there's a uranium source here. An impure one, but a uranium nonetheless. I have no idea how far away Rex would render in. But I know for sure that there is one on that plane over there that does not show up. Hmm. Um. Nope. Well, that will go on soon. So, I don't think we can get any further viewing distance, so yeah, off we go. Um, that, by the way, would be an ideal spot for a radar tower later. Well, let's hack the south coast first. The north coast. Wait. Yeah, the north coast first. Mom break. Oh no! Deuterium wire and the nitro rocket fuel, and we have to choose. We will choose the nitro rocket fuel. But still. Yes. Okay. Next hard drive in. And let's continue. What we now need, or I would like to have, is heavy fuel, I think it is called. That's basically that you get the heavy oil residue directly through one refinement process. You get pure of that, and then you can produce fuel from that. That is, I think, another blueprint. No, that's not another. I think you. Let's see. Fuel. I think you can produce fuel directly. Yes, this. And then there is another fuel that is called diluted fuel that we want. Diluted fuel basically means while you produce fuel, you also add in water. That increases the amount of fuel without changing anything regarding the fuel. So you just get more fuel out of the same amount of oil. Which of course is exactly what we would want. By the way, why don't I take the slugs with me all the time? Should do that. I really would like to have a pulse novelist now, just to bounce him off. Toasty! Ja. So Toasty and Crispy. Okay. Aha! Okay, good night, my friend. Thanks for joining. He did. Oh. We are... Crap. Let's see, can we upload some of the stuff? We could upload plastic. Copper sheet? No, copper sheet is full. Iron plate is full. Status? Yes, here, have some status. Especially those 7. Okay. Well, we're at it. Yeah. Enjoy your meal. Okay. Now we want to get back up there. Now that guy isn't really a big fan of us. Being here. And doing this stupid thing called breathing. Ooh. Okay, that could mean a lot of spiders down there. So maybe we can just nuke him. Wow. Our range is severely limited there. Ooh. Have a look at that. Things you find while nuking
Do you have
ugly
any more
green stuff.
questions for me?
We wish to hear your first symphony.
I was created by humans. I started as a simple database for a company aimed at exploring and colonizing space, but that changed when they learned their planet would soon cease to tolerate them. They evolved me into something altogether new, a unique life form in their image yet hosted on a digital platform, so I could help preserve them.
A shallow savior song without a body made by blood. Now reality is a mirror.
It's pretty funny when you put it like that. They never really learn to look at long-term consequences.
Okay. I think we should go up there and look for our next wreck. Yeah. Thank you. There might be one of this plateau though, so we should keep an eye open. Ooh, oh, whoa, okay. That's a lot of grief here. So, another Master Sphere. Yeehaw. Can we see a wreck down there somewhere? Nope, but a lot of coal is down there. But I don't spot a single wreck. Okay. Then let's just keep going to that direction then. I mean, behind there, where the spines all combine, there's one of the toxic green spiders somewhere there. But, I mean, we are now completely equipped to deal with it, so shouldn't be that big of a problem. Oh! Found one. Ah, wrong. Don't think we can shoot it from here. So... Unscathed. No problemo. There we are. Did you already receive a new notification that the memory is ready? Because I think we should at this point. If we didn't, or we will have, but I think if we didn't get one, I just missed it. There it is. Occult casing and bolted iron plate. Okay, next scan, please. Up there, I think, is the best next position. Can I go up there? Could go up there, but not up there. Too far away. Okay, we can go up there. And this is quite the flat terrain. And since this is, of course, reddish ground, the contrast of the yellow wrecks is not as prominent as it is on other grounds. We have to keep that in mind. Wrecks might blend in well better in here. Seems to be a slug in there. Oh, and the Mercer. No, only a Mercer. Sorry. Okay, can't kill those. So let's now place the next tower at the ledge here and have a look down. And let's see if we can at least spot the wrecks that I know that are there. So. Are over there. There is one over there somewhere. And there is one, or was one, and the open, might even be that I already captured that in the open field somewhere over here. I can't see one from here, so let's head over there and see if one of the ones, or maybe both of them, are still there. There's the one. One of them is there. Okay, that was one. Still trying to think of where the other was. I think there was somewhere down here. When I was running up there, I was always running past it. Maybe that it was only a group of aggros and not a wreck? Could also be. Oh, have a look. A Mercer. Collect more than 150 Mercer. Okay, oh. And would you look at that?
I am curious about your first symphony now.
There are few songs about the first temple. It was a vessel body, but we were still shallow. The void swallowed our music and gave only silent lines. We started weaving in lines, and we built many temples, and then we discovered the curves. We started growing blood and altars and new orchestras, and eventually the tapestry deepened.
I'm not sure I fully understand the mechanics of this yet,
Sad trombone.
but I'm sure I can soon enough.
Sad trombone. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Mhm. Ooh. Hmm. Well, and we know there's a rack up there, but that is empty by now. Because up there is where we get our box set from. There's the miner. There's a box set running along. And in case you wonder, there's another Mercer Sphere down there. We must have missed at least 10 racks on the way here. That's just how this works. You don't have an online map where you can just basically walk from one to the other. You will miss a lot of them. You will find them eventually, but definitely not on the first pass. Oops. Ugh.
Live, laugh, consume.
Okay. Memory search complete. Let me smack the BS out of this one. Now we can. Hello, big boy. Ooh, Steam Copper Sheet is good as well. Get so many copper sheets out of one refinery just by basically pouring water over it. That's really good. That's, by the way, one I'm still searching for in my main game. Okay, I think from here on out we should head home. And, I mean, we have 26 minutes left. But I'm pretty sure we will find one or the other on our way home. We will just go all over there. We will, of course, use every single rack we find. You know what, since I already got a blue one as well, Let's just pick it up and have another gaze around the area. Oh, there's another master sphere down there. We would try to get that. Anything up here? Nope. Wreck. Okay, we can just open that. By the way, up there is one as well. And that's where we want to get to. We've seen this one a few times already. This time I want to get it. Even though it is heavily guarded. Can tell you that much. Okay. Should it be it? Needs 120 max. Okay. Let's just put down a tower over here. Let's see if we can't connect it. Go to that one. Yes, we can. Okay. I don't really know if there are any more wrecks in the immediate path. I currently can't remember one. Let's change to a more reliable climbing method. There's a yellow power slug over there. There is a wreck over there, and I have fallen for that for a few times. Now I don't remember why I always said I've fallen for that. No, didn't fall for the wreck earlier. What I fell for, of course, was the low output of the stuff over there, the sauce. The ore node, that's the word. Okay. Oh, it's already gone. Just didn't load in as already taken. Okay. How many times have I drifted past this power slug? I wanted to get it. Now it's mine. I think it's time for a new MAM check. Oh no, not yet. And we've wandered this area a few times already, so I know there is no other wreck on our way home, so let's just use the quick way to get home. And here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah! Oh, very fast. Ooh, too fast. Ooh, very speedy down there. And there we go. Let's quickly get our slugs compressed. Okay. Let's see how many slugs we earned. I mean, I barely picked them up, but yeah. If I counted correctly, that should be 30? 36, oh. Okay, MAM is complete. We can upload 26 more power shards. So let's see, what did the MAM get? Yes! Heavy oil residue. Beautiful. So that is it, right? We can... Huh? But why does it show water down there? Which is strange. Why does it say water? Well, let's just... We want that, so let's select the reward. And see... Heavy oil residue. That's precisely the one we want. The water was just on the icon, I think. Okay. Brilliant. Now we just need diluted fuel. Can we do something? The master spheres? Not yet. Not yet, not yet. But yeah, we are on a very, very, very good way. If we get the diluted fuel now, and we can set up all the necessary stuff down there. Ooh. That will be a very, very, very lucrative option to expand our power grid. Oh, by the way, I created a new blueprint, which is a 2x2. Oh, yeah, there's nowhere enough space here. It's just a 2x2 grid. Oh no, not enough rubber of fuel generators that is already piped up and stuff like that. So that way we can build generator cells much quicker. Thank you, and thank you. Okay. I'd say let's just rearm. And there. Save. So, thank you for joining. Thank you for being with me tonight. Let's call this day 14 finished. And I'll see you Friday night. Because tomorrow's Thursday 3. So, see you tomorrow, no, Friday night. Same time, same place. I hope you enjoyed. Have a very well rest tonight, sleep tight, and yeah, take care. Bye bye.